Number 2, know the greater body of Christ is praying for them. They're so encouraged. I mean, they've received cards and letters and prayers, and when they get out, they tell us about it. Boy, those cards you sent, those letters you sent, the prayers, they meant the difference for me. Number 3, experience God's comfort when persecuted. And I remember a little girl that I had met in Pakistan, and this was right after 9/11. As the U.S. started bombing Afghanistan, some Islamic terrorists went into this church in Bahawalpur and shot the church up as the Christians were worshiping there. 16 people were killed, and one of them was the pastor. And I met with him 6 days after this had happened. I was in Pakistan and met with them at their home and prayed with the survivors. The pastor was in the pulpit, and he was preaching near the end of the service. And one of the terrorists pointed an AK-47 in his face, said, "Throw that Bible to the ground." He took it, he clutched it to his heart, turned his back on the terrorist and said, "I will not." They shot him dead. And in the front row was his little 4-year-old daughter. And I remember interviewing her. And I said, "What happened here, Daddy?" And she said, "Some mean men came in, and they shot my daddy, and then he laid down and he went to sleep." And I said, "Where is he now?" She looked at me and she's got a big smile on her face. She said, "He's in heaven with Jesus."
Jesus now.
She knew that. See, and this little 4-year-old had an eternal perspective. And many of the persecuted believers we've met around the world share that same perspective. So, pray that they'll experience God's comfort when they're persecuted, but also get that eternal perspective. Have reassurance of that.